I'm at a game convention today where I want to recollect some pieces of my childhood. I'm going for my top 10 favorite GameCube games and any other GameCube items I find along the way. And if I check off all 10 games from my list today, I'm gonna give them all away to you guys. We're at the Baird Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's day one, and I'm hoping we can find a ton of GameCube stuff today, trying to rebuy my favorite 10 GameCube games and a lot more. There's some in there. Let's go. If you've been subscribed for a while, you would know that I love the GameCube. The GameCube is my favorite console of all time. It's the console I've spent the most hours on in my life. I love that you can play it with friends, so many great party games, a glorious controller. GameCube's the best. And every game in my top 10 holds a special place in my heart, so hunting for these games gives me an excuse to relive my childhood memories with all of you. Hey, we're about to get started. The line is going in right now. So it's game on, baby.
Okay, so we're in about an hour early with for the VIP ticket.
Yep.
And I see some familiar vendors already.
Yeah.
But we should probably just get a good look around of everything that's here so we know what kind of area to hang out in.
Taking a quick walk around.
Yes.
All right, there's some good GameCube stuff here. Smash Melee, definitely in my top 10 all time right there. And it is complete. This is the game that's in my GameCube right now.
Why is Smash special?
Man, it's
because of the way it is?
It's all the things. I have thousands of hours in that game as a kid. Can you guys do a fresh $50 bill on that guy? Yep. Yeah? All right, there you go. Thank you very much. All right. GameCube game acquired. This is one that my 4-year-old twins are playing off and on right now too. So this is a very special game, and it's near number 1 on my top 10. So
yeah, so 1 down, 9 to go.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad to quickly check Smash Bros off my list because pretty much all GameCube games have skyrocketed in popularity and demand in recent years. So if I'm gonna find the rest of my games, I need to move quick. But thankfully, I ran into my friend Nerd Nation, shout out, who took me right to a vendor who had some games I'm looking for. All right, I'm at this booth and just noticed 2 of the GameCube games that I need, and they're pretty reasonably priced. So Mario Kart Double Dash, I think I love this game. I still think it has the best battle mode in all of the Mario Karts. And then Super Mario Sunshine, one of my top probably 5 games of all time. Love that game, 100%ed it multiple times. And Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, agrees that's the most underrated game of all time, not just for Mario's. He loves that game, he thinks it's great, and I completely agree. So I'm hoping that they're complete and that they'll make a little bit of a deal on them. I'm thinking about buying like a lot of GameCube stuff. I don't know what kind of a deal you guys can work.
Okay.
So like these ones in here specifically.
Gotcha.
There's a couple that I definitely need. I don't know if they're all complete or what, but.
We'll have to find out the hard way.
Yeah.
I think most should be.
No, he wasn't sure which games were complete with manuals, so we looked through them all to see which ones I can make a play on.
Okay. That one's complete. That's a pretty tough one. And I think the guy that did something with the show is out there. So if you want to see it, devaluing Sharpie it for you.
That's the dual cover art.
Yeah.
Pretty uncommon. So nice GameCube titles here. Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Sunshine are on my top 10, which we do not have yet, but there's also a lot of other great titles, including like Animaniacs, which is one that is very rare. They got priced at 140 bucks. Paper Mario, that's one I'm very excited to play on the Switch. I never played it on GameCube. I bet it would have been in my top 10 if I played it as a kid, but I never did. So we'll see if they can make a deal on this stuff. How much of a deal could you work if I got all these?
You know how GameCube is, it's hot-ish,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you what kind of percentage-wise? Like a number? Percent?
Yeah, just an idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I understand.
And that's I think all of it, which is it's fine. We're open to that. Did you want to see any of these guys?
Oh, I didn't even notice those. Is this one complete? Okay, this one's complete. Ah, but it's got the cover art.
Just let me know what you are I don't want this, and I'll just take it back.
So these ones I don't want.
No.
And then both of the cover arts are kind of rough. I'll take this one, I'll pass on that, and then this one. Anyway, you guys can get to 70%.
Ooh. Sorry, I got to consult with my business partner.
All right, so a lot of GameCube games. Just sealed the deal, so they cut a pretty good deal. And 2 of them are in my top 10, but a lot of them are great titles to have for GameCube. It's such a good system, but I'm super stoked about this one. Huge deal. So the deal ended up being 935 bucks. Quite a lot of great GameCube games for 935. I'm stoked. With this buy, we're able to check off 2 more top 10 games with Mario Kart Double Dash and Super Mario Sunshine. 7 more games to go. Let's get it. Kind of a few random ones that are in my top 10 for GameCube. hoping to find them. They're cheaper. Backyard Baseball, NHL Hits 2003. Hopefully we can find them. I have not seen them at all yet. This booth is hopping. And that makes me curious to see what's going on. And I do see some GameCube stuff back there. So I might check that out, see if there's any top 10ers on there. We'll see. Not one top 10. They have like 30 games and none of them are in my top 10. So we're gonna move on. All right, side quest. I'm also trying to get every Nintendo 64 console in the box. They have Watermelon, and the one that I've really never seen is the Toys R Us limited edition. I don't know if he'll work with me on them, but
Maybe if you get both.
I got to at least look at it. Yeah, maybe. Watermelon I've been looking for a long time, but I've always said I'm looking for the right price, which I'd pay market for it, but we'll see. Can I look at the Watermelon and the Toys R Us?
You can open them up and everything, I trust you.
Thanks, man. So the only thing different about this is the controller, which this is a sticker, Extreme Green. It's a very tough controller to find because this was like the primary way that it was sold in this Toys R Us exclusive bundle. So it's a tough box to find as well. It does have a little bit of wear on it, but controller looks good. It's got the foam, that's good. I think this has a little more wear than I'm looking for.
Okay.
Do you have room on this one though?
Yeah. What do I have at
275.
250 for you.
I'll do that.
Cool.
Thanks, man. All right, so we sealed the deal for this one, 250 bucks. I mentioned that Watermelon one just has too much wear for me to want to pick it up, but I'm stoked about this pickup. But while I continue to hunt, Sky Guy went out and asked some people what their favorite GameCube games were.
Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Okay. Do you have two other GameCube?
Honestly, Kirby's
Kirby's Air Ride?
Air Ride, yeah. And then
Like Mario, like a
it's
Smash?
GameCube. No.
It is
Smash
GameCube,
is
it's
always
hard.
top of all time, but it's not like you can't put it on a list. That's
Yeah.
just
It's
Smash.
there. It's there.
But Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a real good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Pokemon Coliseum.
Okay.
Wow, I can't even think of any right
No,
now.
you're
Sorry.
good. No, that's a great one. Thank you.
Sky Guy had a lot of other fun interactions, but they'll be in future game convention videos, so subscribe so you don't miss anything. All right, both of these are in my top 10, and they're the heavies. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Pokemon XD. Marked at 270 and 225. Gotta check condition, but these are great games right here. Do 200 and 250?
Do 210 on this.
Good with that. Thank you. Absolutely massive GameCube Grails acquired. These were the most expensive ones in my top 10. And we just locked them down. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance in beautiful condition, and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. These games I played way before they were cool back in the day as a kid, and I'm so thankful for that. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is fully complete. I still love this turn-based RPG. Such a good game, a good amount of challenge, but not too bad. Perfect for me, I love it. And then Pokemon XD, it even has the poster with it for 210 bucks. It's in beautiful condition. Kind of a unique take on Pokemon, very fun, and this is one that I'm gonna be playing through again very soon on my Steam Deck. Absolutely thrilled to pick both of these up. Some of my favorite games of all time. But for the rest of the first day, my last 5 games were nowhere to be found. But it was hard to feel down because I kept running into you guys.
What's your name? Jason. Jason, nice to meet you.
Right on, good to meet you.
You and Rick and Caleb are like the reason I started collecting.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's all. They're great guys.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see all you guys here.
Right
This is
on.
awesome.
What's your name?
I'm Dalton Smith.
Dalton?
Dalton. Right
This is
on.
my first convention, and I've been watching all you guys' videos, and you said you guys were gonna come here, and I got
Dude.
pumped. So
Thank you. It's always awesome meeting all the super nice people here. So if you're ever at a convention and you see us, please say hi. It makes my day. I love talking to you guys, seeing what you're collecting, seeing a little bit about your story. Genuinely, that's one of my favorite parts of coming to conventions. But now with day 1 coming to a close, I was eager for day 2 to begin. All right, day 2, we have quite a lot of progress to make, but we're gonna go crazy. We have like 5 hours to go absolutely nuts. Let's get it. Guys, first booth, GameCube Top 10, day 2. Just found a 2. This is kind of a unique one, but the Game Boy Player startup disc was something that I did have as a kid and used the heck out of it playing Pokemon games with a GameCube controller. It doesn't get much better than that. Had a lot of good times playing GBA games with this. Fire Emblem, played the GBA version of that on the GameCube. All sorts of goodies. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, my brother and I co-opted that together with this disc. So this is a very awesome piece. pretty reasonable price. And then Mario Party 7. I have played the heck out of all the GameCube Mario Parties, 4 through 7. 6 and 7 are my favorite too, and as I played hundreds of hours in each, I'm drawn to the mini games in this one, which makes it my favorite Mario Party of all time. And this here is the big box version, which has the microphone, which is honestly a terrible accessory, and we never play mini games using the microphone when I play it, but the game is all there, complete. So we're gonna see if we can make a deal on these guys. And then we'll have 7 of the 10 checked off, which is pretty awesome. I ended up buying these games in a 20% off bundle, bringing the price to $248 for both. Then, I found one of the coolest GameCube pieces I think I've ever seen.
This I got for a very, very good deal, but it's one of 150. So only 150 ever made, and
it's an IBM console, right?
It's kind of partnership between IBM, Nintendo, Square Enix. It's the last one that sold did go for $10K, and it was like all yellow, nasty. It is the holy grail of GameCube consoles.
Although I collect all the GameCube console versions, and I am going for all of them, the $10,000 price tag on this is just not something I can do right now, so let's move on. Another Japan version of the GameCube console. It's right back there. They have a picture of it in the box. It's the Spice Orange GameCube. Now that was released exclusively in Japan, and it's a very, very cool color. We actually got the controller here in the United States, and it's one of my favorite controllers to have. So that's kind of a fun version that I wish we got the console too.
It looks like theirs is modded to play NTSC games, so
that's cool. So you can mod them to play US games, which is
cool. Oh, and it has the orange Game Boy player disc.
It's a cool,
looks like
it's a cool piece.
Pretty good deal.
All right, want to cut in here real quick. Shout out to Midwest Gaming Classic, a great convention, a great group running this show. There's a lot going on. Yes. It's an amazing convention. I cannot recommend it enough.
I think this is going to be maybe a recurring spot we hit.
I hope so.
This is a good place.
Yeah, so definitely, like, if you're in the Milwaukee area, this is one you should put on your agenda for years to come.
And if you're not, it's worth traveling to.
100%. For the next hour or so, Sky Guy and I found a bunch of stuff, but none of our other top 10 GameCube games were anywhere to be found. And at this point, we're starting to run out of time. I have a few more GameCube games that I still need to get. We're getting towards the end of the show, so at this point, even if I find it for PS2 or Xbox, I'm gonna count it as a success. But we see an interesting piece back here. Actually, a couple incredibly rare consoles. The Panasonic Q. Let's go over and look at it. The booth had 2 Panasonic Q GameCubes, which are incredibly rare. They were released in Japan only with a DVD player built in. Now, I already have one, but it's still super cool seeing 2 of them in the wild. But at the same booth, we finally came across some more GameCube games. And I'm hoping we can find a couple actually already pulled to the side. Some that are like on my at least top 15. That's the sex tricky. Lane and I used to play this game all the time.
Great game.
EA Sports Big, so good. I'm so sad that they don't do games anymore. They have so many good ones. Monkey Ball, absolutely love the game. That's a top 10er right there.
That's my first GameCube experience.
Monkey Ball is?
Monkey Ball at a neighbor's house.
No kidding.
I played with the neighbor's kid.
That's legendary. First GameCube experience for Sky Guy, and then NBA Street V3. Now the cool thing about this one, another EA Sports Big game. It's a lot of fun, and you can play as Mario, Peach, and Luigi.
Let's go.
And Luigi's dunks are like a 99 in this game. He is a dunker for the ages. I negotiated a little bit and ended up getting all 3 of these GameCube games for a crisp $50 bill. Of them, I can check Super Monkey Ball off my list, but with the end of the convention just 1 hour away, I honestly wasn't sure if I'd be able to find anything else. But then, the funniest thing happened. All right, so we're coming towards the end of the show, and I literally had said to Sky Guy and Thane, I think I'm ready, I'm just tapped out. I don't really know where to go anymore. And then this guy over here says, hey, Chase, you wanna buy my whole table? And I said, sure. We'll see if we can make something happen. I looked through pricing a little bit. I looked through condition. With everything in mind, I think I would offer you $3,100. $3,100 cash. You don't gotta bring anything home. I gotta factor in condition on my end.
No, for sure. I think without this, even then, I think the lowest I could be is $3,600 cash.
So I would come up from $2,900 to $3,200, and that's all in for me. I don't need inventory. I could use it for that. That's
Let me ask you a question. I know I've watched a lot of your videos.
Yeah.
Do you have a coin?
I don't carry coins for this reason. Oh no.
Rhetorical question.
Would you like to coin flip for price?
Between 3,200 and 3,600?
We can do 3 even or 3,800.
If you want to do 3 even or 3,600.
I was gonna say 35.
3 even or 3,600.
Yeah, 3 and 37 sounds great.
3 or 36, or you can just settle in at 32.
I'm in. I'm down to flip, but you know me.
I'm not a gambling man.
Want me to flip it?
Flip the coins.
With my riskiest $600 coin flip between 3,000 or 3,600 on the line, and I chickened out. Honestly, guys, I can't do that. That's crazy. I came up $100 and we're gonna shake out 3,300. I'm not a gambling man.
Let's do it.
I already lost once this weekend for a much lower dollar amount. But yeah,
Right.
sweet. 3,300. Thank you so much, guys.
Awesome.
That's fun. With the purchase finalized, there didn't end up being any additional GameCube games that I was looking for. But that's okay. As we left the convention, I was reminded why it's fun to game hunt to begin with. Sometimes you don't always get everything you want, but through that, the thrill of the hunt can keep on going. But we still found 8 incredible GameCube games, 8 of my top 10 favorites, and all these are gonna be given away to you guys in a future Whatnot auction, because I actually already own my top 10 favorite GameCube games. It was really fun recollecting them, and I'm excited to kind of disperse these to 8 lucky winners, so hopefully you can create some amazing stories of your own with these games. But we still have a bunch more videos from Midwest Gaming Classic coming out very soon, and a super exciting garage sale series right around the corner. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. Actually, over 65% of you watching are not subscribed right now. So do it. Subscribe, help us pass the Detroit Lions. We appreciate you. Bye.